Who's most likely to give up comedy? Oh.
Back on the old camera, baby.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
It's actually tomorrow.
Happy birthday, dear Ciaran Franco. Daffy knows his name. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much, boys.
There we go.
It's really candies.
We're all having a few drinks in the pods. Happy
Yes,
birthday, Ciaran.
salute, slancha.
If you aren't watching,
I'm on the Asahi, Pete's on the Guinness, and Sean's on the Dragon Soup. Real eclectic mix.
That is a bit sort of
I'm not really allowed
4 a.m. in the Holy Land's house
Yeah.
party
I'm
drink.
not really allowed to drink dragon soup anymore, but it's a big day, so I thought I'd.
Are you
get
actually
spooked.
not?
Not that I'm not allowed. It's just
would
I'm
wreck you.
not a good drunk. Put it that way.
You're not. You get drunk so easily.
you ever-
Yeah, I get this will
I
help.
wouldn't say
me.
you're not a good drunk, but you get drunk quickly.
No, it's not even that. It's just that, like, do you know you're like that's like he's a nightmare when he's drunk. When I'm steaming, I am a fucking disaster. Like,
Pace is the aim
it
of the
doesn't
game.
matter what I drink. I'm just a disaster drunk.
I don't think I've ever seen you steaming. I've seen you steaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen you like completely
I
gone.
lose all.
But I've seen a snippet of it, you know.
Yeah, not as much as you'll ever see.
time in the Ulster
lose
Sports
all.
Club.
Yeah, I lose all motor skills.
I seen you
Yeah.
run under the door at Ulster Sports Club.
What do you say?
I seen him run under the door in Ulster Sports Club. Like, do you
I
just...
thought you said I seen him wearing Deodora. And I was just
Sean gets
not that
fucking
bad.
disappeared. That is terrible. Do you adore?
seen you calling about fucking Reebok and Tom.
seen you in Carbrini.
You know what I mean?
Carbrini, bring it back.
Not
Mackenzie.
Remember Carbrini?
Yeah.
Carbrini, Mackenzie.
Guys, I used to wear a serious amount of Carbrini
does not surprise
tracksuits
me one bit.
when I was 13. Getting a wee JD voucher, Mackenzie as well.
Okay, yeah.
What's the
KF
one?
Swiss trainers.
Do you know John was in the same league as them, but actually made it?
What?
Alessi.
Thomas?
Alessi was the exact
Well,
same
Alessi's
level.
owned by Adidas, so it would make
But it's
sense.
now, there's people out in California rocking the Alessi now. Like,
I've got
Thomas
Elise.
would wear
I say
Kappa.
Elise.
I don't even know.
Alessi.
It's Italian. Elise.
It's the Italian version of Adidas. Like,
We-
it's their branch.
We wouldn't be seen dead in it, so it doesn't matter.
I have an Elise top. I like
I have an Alessi jacket.
Do you?
Yeah. And a lace, I call it a lace. But Kappa, is it Kappa?
Yeah, the two girls back to back.
My brother wears that, my ma hates it.
That reminds me of
The Chelsea player.
I have a question.
No,
Do you think the Kappa, the back-to-back, do you think they're naked?
no,
They're in bikinis.
I thought they were naked.
they're not. You can't see what clothes they're wearing. It's just silhouettes of women.
It's silhouettes of
Yeah,
women.
it's more likely than
I
be
pre-
women. More likely than be naked than be in bikinis because you can't see clothes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? It reminds me of Sheridan Smith from 2 Pints of Lager and a Packet of Crisps. That's all right.
It's so over my head.
You know what,
Slicked out Dex.
what this reminds me of? What you're saying about after party, right?
What does
You know,
the Sahi?
you know when you go to an after party and you open someone's fridge and there's an eclectic mix of beer and you find the
Yeah.
one good drink.
Have you got a bet with someone to see how many times you can say eclectic? This
It's on,
podcast?
it's on, yeah. But yeah, it's a really eclectic day today, guys. It's my birthday. I'm wearing eclectic new shoes.
Oh,
Didn't think you'd be a Converse man. That's
Yeah.
we were talking about this last night. Grown men shouldn't wear Converse.
That's what I'm getting ripped apart. I mean, I sent my photo into the group chat of my outfit, turtleneck, sort of nice Italian jacket, got my rings on and nice watch on, and my mates went, "You look like a sex trafficker." So
Yeah. Well, you can maybe get away with it because you look young and you're small and you're like skinny and all.
yeah,
You like see like fully grown like big guys like.
yeah.
Why are you wearing Converse
Do you know
for?
what they've
Doesn't
become?
look right.
To me, they're more of like a.
I think
People,
women
people
can
wear
wear
them to the gym now
Because they're flat.
because they're flat.
Yeah.
Like, I'll let that slide, but no, I've always been against Converse.
I'm gonna,
like it's something you wear when you're like 15.
boys, you gotta play, to the court. You gotta play to the.
Well, you-
This
you-
sounds like you're trying to attract like 15-year-olds.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
You gotta play to the occasion, right? We're going to Ulster Sports Club after,
Oh.
you know what I mean?
Oh,
So
well.
yeah. But we're going out for a lovely meal tonight.
People in Ulster Sports are going to see through them.
Yeah.
People in there are wearing fucking 6 foot stomper things.
Right, get
That's 2008 emo. We're going past.
Yeah.
go get the Shelton Pierce.
Honestly, get a
You need to
fucking
get your Shep-
Prince Albert.
Yeah.
Shepton's don't even cut it nowadays.
Yeah, listen, I'll need to get a few tats and stuff, and then I'm genuinely, by the way, because my brother that is
I
her
was gonna
black.
go Paul, I guess.
Go and get the tattoo. Guys, tell you what, the other night I had a chippy from Monte Carlo. Let me tell you, it packs a punch.
It's a banging.
Unreal.
What'd you go for, sir?
Went for a gravy chip, plenty of salt on it as well. Like and let me tell you, walking home to my ma's house, just nibbling on a gravy chip, exceptional.
Beautiful. Big shout out to Monte Carlo, who keep the lights on here at RW Podcast. Sponsor us every single week. They're absolute legends, and Ciaran just rightfully reviewed their food is absolutely banging.
The skill and the talent we come out with, it needs fueled, guys.
Yeah.
It needs fuel, and it's fueled by the power that is Monte Carlo.
A power that is their Southern fried chicken wrap. Oof, bang.
So check them out if you're based in Belfast or you're based in Lurgan. Go check out Monte Carlo and treat yourself, lads. You deserve it.
Lovely.
What would you say? I'm going to wait the summer to do it with dye my hair blonde.
Oh fuck me.
Do you know what you should do? Please do this. Get the front of the curtains dyed blonde.
I was just wondering.
That's what I'd like to see.
Have you seen The Place Beyond the Pines, the film?
No.
And so I was hoping to get the colour of that. Look at that up. Like that. I want to get that sort of blonde in my hair.
Is it
Just
like
for
the guy
summer.
we were talking about, the guy, the CBBC presenter?
No, it's sort of whiter blonde, but like black sort of bits in
Okay.
it. But it's nice, like, and then maybe get a tattoo over summer as well.
Well, can I say, as someone who for years consistently bleached their hair blonde,
Is it bad for the hair?
it's bad for the hair, but not even that there. It's a hard colour to go to, especially when you have dark hair. Now, you're
Yeah.
not black, but you're dark brown.
Also, light
Blonde's
skins.
a hard colour to get to. I was like 30 fair,
Yeah.
and if you bleach it wrong, it can go like bronzy.
Yeah.
Do you know
Did
what I
you do it
mean?
yourself or did you get it done?
I used to like spray bleach it myself, and then I started going to like a proper like women's hairdressers.
Yeah, you have to go to somewhere to get that done. Like you can't
Go
be doing it
to
yourself.
Rival so soon or something.
Those hairdressers actually asked my mum and dad about coming to the show.
They did?
The solo show. By the way, I know we're only starting into this podcast and we're going to probably wait to the end to promote gigs, but can I just say, my second date for my solo show isn't sold out. I keep getting people messaging me thinking that it's sold out. It's
yeah.
not. It's just there was a fuck up with the poster. There's still tickets left, so I just
It's not.
wanted to
It's
say
not.
that.
There's nothing wrong with it. You're all dumb. You're stupid bastards.
Yeah.
It clearly says this one's sold out. Second one here.
And guys, the
general
show
public.
the show is in the Sunflower, not the Speakeasy.
It's in the Ashford Hotel. But what are we talking about there?
Haircuts or bleaching hair.
You
I went to-
I don't know how
I-
we got out onto your show from
Yeah.
bleaching hair. Oh, the barbers are coming.
I went to new Turkish barbers yesterday.
Yeah.
They
Barber
said-
slut?
I cheated on my Turkish barber with another Turkish barber.
So you
Are you
again?
just trying to find the cheapest?
Yeah, pretty much. Can you not tell?
Hey, did you notice on TikTok we put a clip up? You talking about the barbers on my channel?
Yeah.
Some guys were like, "I love that haircut now."
Oh, I was getting lit up. I was
Getting
getting
dead,
absolutely lit.
I got mine cut yesterday as
They're
well.
like, this is the reason you don't cheat on your barber. And I was like, all right, lads, go easy. Fuck me. It's only
But
a
see
Tuesday.
what I've noticed. See those comments. See if you just reply back with banter and
Yeah.
agree with them.
Oh, no, yeah,
it's
they're
sweet,
dead on.
like.
It was good because you were replying. I replied to one and the rest is like, I can't get involved in this.
Oh, yeah.
Because they'll just go fuck up your hair shit.
We'll put a tweet up, and it got like near 1 million views. That one, and I kept getting like quote shares by
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
and some was all, "This is an example for why everyone shouldn't have a podcast." And I just replied like, whoever allowed this to happen should be tested for war crimes." He like liked and followed, so like he was slobbering.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
jokingly.
When you go back and slag yourself,
Yeah.
They're not
yeah.
that bad.
But also, what I found about that is, like, the clip had 800,000 odd, nearly 1 million views.
yeah.
The crackle was actually good on that clip.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And you're just like,
I'm also raging it didn't hit 1 million. It went so high up and then just
Yeah.
like stopped at like 880. I was like, fuck.
It'll get there, boys. Patience,
I was
faith
only
in the
only
game.
a week. Yeah, we got a wee taste for viral success and we're blood hungry.
I know
now, so we are.
everything's going to be a clip now. We're just going to
Yeah.
be like
That's it.
saying really outrageous things. But yes, thank you very much for coming, guys, for having a wee drink today.
I tried to get you party hats and
Thank you very
shit,
much.
but the shop didn't have them.
Well,
It's alright,
well,
as long as you showed up. Your presence is my present.
Thank
But
you.
also, anyone listening, buy a ticket to Mooncat. That's the real
we
present.
said tried. We went to Russell's on Botanic and we're like, is there any party hats? And we're like, no. We're like,
Yeah.
tried.
See, I thought I was going to be dropped off Great Victoria Street and I was trying to go to that Tesco Extra.
Nah, we're grand. But because the party hats would have ruined my hair, you know, I would have liked the idea of it, but then I would have put it on and been like.
True.
But yes, we're gonna go out for dinner, Cypress Avenue tonight. You know, we're gonna have to be
We're
respectful
going to rock down to a Cypress Avenue.
this is
and
completely
have
in my head.
a glass of wine. We're respectful, like, you know, 25, sorry, 18. It's
Stop
Is
trying
it-
to attract younger people.
I know.
Why are you-
You ever
25
seen
fine.
that Steve Buscemi meme? It's all, how you
do,
doing,
man?"
fellow kids?
wait, well,
Cheering and fresh garbage.
I'm gonna be hitting the gritty on Ulster Sports Club. That's like getting sturdy.
I legit do walk about the house at the gritty, like, just waiting for the kettle to boil.
I was thinking about this, right? Do you ever go out and, like, do them people that are out in the wild doing the gritty and all?
Yeah.
Right? They had to practice that.
Well,
in
that
there.
by whose podcast you did?
Well,
They have to practice that, right? It's like anything. You have to practice that in the house.
I do it in
Like,
school,
I remember being younger. You'd be in the house and like Joan, you were like, I was like really skinny growing up, so maybe I'd like do a few push-ups in my room or something.
Yeah.
And like if someone ever had caught me doing that, I would be so skundered.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But now the next generation are like practicing the gritty in their room. Like people that can twerk. Like you don't just go out in the street and be lethal twerking. You have to practice that in your room.
That's a bit.
There's a bit in that,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
I used to practice jump style in the house.
And then, did you ever upload to YouTube?
No.
There was the most smacked out thing I've ever seen. A guy from Bestwick, his name was Lee. He used to do jump style videos.
That's unreal.
In his back garden, but dedicate them to girls.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then it would be like that shit music at the start. And he goes, this one goes out to Mary Therese. And then he's out in the patio doing jump style.
I remember kissing someone and then showing her how many press ups I could do, which was like,
Fuck me.
at like 14. I was
What
like,
were you doing?
I kissed someone and I was like, do you want to see how many press ups I can do? And then showed her. And she was just
You're
kind
a
of like,
fucking parody of your shit.
and then she was like, what the fuck? But I
You're
was like
already
14.
her.
Yeah, but I was like trying to be like, watch this here. I'd seen it in a film, so I was like, right, this is going to work.
What movie was it?
Born on the 4th of July. But
Right.
I was like, so then I kissed her, and then she was like, right, what's happening? And then she was like, we're sitting up the cafe, and she's like, do you want to go for a walk further up? And I went, no, watch this here. And I just stopped down and started doing press ups.
How'd it go?
She lives in Australia now. She probably went, get me as far away as possible from this wee
That
creep.
sounds like the equivalent of like the Homer Simpson fucking chicken dance where he gets on the floor and he's like, whoop, 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 whoop,
Oh,
like
that?
spinning
Yeah.
around.
Jesus. I remember I was shouting about it the other day because I seen the person in town, and there's someone I just turned 18. I was in Limelight. I remember I went back with someone, but she was like, I'll leave you home in the morning, like, because she's
Right.
a couple of years older. And I went downstairs, and I was like, my head was busted, like it was a really warm day. And I came downstairs waiting for her to wake up, and it was like the taxi was like £30. I was like, I'm not paying for that. So I was sitting in her front room, and I saw like this wee lad walking, and I was like, oh, fuck, that must be her Wayne. Like, so I was watching Batman with him on the TV, and I was like proper down. I was like, you hungry? And he went, yeah. So I walked to the shop across the road and got me and him ice pops, and we sat eating ice pops for the hangover, watching Batman, and just came down and left me home.
Don't know what to do with that information. That's fucking mad. I keep saying this on the podcast. For every story you have like that, I have zero. Not
She, like,
one
but I
thing in my
I
life.
just
has
seen her.
happened.
I seen her in town, and I was like, I wonder if she remember me as the guy that like had ice pops with her son.
What type of ice pops? Is
Remember the Suki lollies? The ice lollies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got me and him Suki lollies, and we're just watching
age is
Batman.
she?
Her? So I was 18, she must have been about 22. She came downstairs, and I was like,
Yeah.
she was kind of like, why are you still here? And I was like, you said you'd leave me home, like, I don't know how to drive.
You were doing push-ups in the front living room.
She was like, you're
Not
not
much
gonna,
has changed. 7 years on.
yeah,
You give me a lift.
yeah, she was like, you're not going to get a fucking taxi or something. I was like, fuck no. Did look like I made him money.
This is before your Uber and your phone cab apps.
Yeah. So she shot me into town, but then I was kind of seeing her in town. I was like, well, I go over and be like, well, fancy a Suki?
Yeah. Fucking hell. What do you do with that?
I don't know. I'm curious. Would you? I feel like that could be your thing.
What?
You wanna?
Like-
you wanna like?
A MILF?
No. You wanna date? You wanna date a woman that already has a child? I feel like that could be something for you.
What, so I can like sit and watch cartoons with the son?
I don't know what you're gonna do with them. But
There's a certain viewer of this. Well,
said
there's a certain viewer of this podcast. Let's not name any names, but falls into that bracket, and I'll tell you off pod.
the what wants to.
Wants to sleep with me?
No.
Oh, wants a mama.
Yeah.
What's
Leave it at that.
All right,
Leave
okay,
it at
yeah,
that.
all right,
Said
this
too
is-
much.
yeah.
It can only
alright.
be. It can only be one of
TMI.
3 people.
He'll know who you.
I say, hey, fuck's sake, you're giving it away, man.
I'll tell you
I
that.
said, fuck's sake,
No,
boys, my
no.
head's pickled now, like, yeah. But there's such a wee story, like, wee flex, you know.
Flex,
Shagger.
lovely.
Yeah, but now I'm turning 23, and like,
Say your proper
I'm
age.
turning 25,
You're not
and
turning 25. You're 25.
I'm 25 tomorrow.
It's not your birthday
What the
today.
fuck are we
No,
doing here? Huh?
It's we're going out today,
Oh,
because
fuck
I'm
this.
well
yeah, we're going out today because
I'm just going to buy you party hats, you slimy cunt.
you know what I did get for my birthday?
I don't know, because it hasn't
Nothing yet.
happened yet.
Converse.
They're fake.
Yeah, turkey
Are
job.
they fake?
No, God, no.
They are?
Look here, talking to.
Mate, they're nuts
Don't
corner all
Franco.
over it.
Uh,
Why is there
they're
a...
AliExpress.
There's a
job.
$9.99 sticker on the sole of it.
They're called Condors.
What does it actually say in Converse? What does it say? All Star or something?
It's AliExpress or something at the bottom.
Converse with K.
You see the labels peeling off? Don't touch that.
Fuck me, fucking soul's coming off. Here, what was I going to say?
Yeah.
Best birthday as a child growing up.
Best birthday. Oh, that's a good one.
Is this going to be a birthday themed episode? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wee bit.
There's a lot of questions to do with that.
You have serious main character energy about you today. I'm loving this.
Well, it's my birthday.
No,
It's
I'm
my birthday.
honestly loving
I
it.
haven't noticed any different from other weeks.
Yeah, I'm always the main character.
You're not.
I'm a supporting character. I'm the best man.
You're Gunther.
What's Gunther?
The guy who works in the coffee shop in Friends.
I've never probably watched Friends.
You never watched Friends?
I don't even know who Gunther is.
I know. Is he the guy who died of cancer recently? The actor who played him?
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah.
You tested your balls recently?
Check him in the shower.
When I was a kid, my birthdays, I used to go to Goodyear.
That's good year. Is that not tires?
It is actually,
Yeah.
but they have a social club
Love the
in
Tars.
Lurgan. Because there's a Goodyear factory in Lurgan. They have a social club and had a big hall. And we play
Yeah.
five-a-side on it. Rent it out. And play a five-a-side with my mates and go into the wee social club. big fucking jugs of dilute and party bags and all. Unreal.
Do you remember Pass the Parcel, right?
Yes.
I remember one year, and I want to know who his name is, right? I was like 6 years old, and it was my birthday, and we were passing the parcel, and he held on to it, and my mum stopped the music, but he should have passed it, but he held on for a second too longer, and opened it up, and it was like an Easter egg, like cream egg Easter egg. I would love to know his name to find him, like.
Prick.
Like, just hold people who held on. That's my room 101 this week.
Yeah.
Points who hold on too long and pass the parcel.
Did you ever go to? I remember one of the best birthdays we went to was the JJB Soccer Dome.
No,
it was like
but
Dundalk, I think, or somewhere like that.
I remember hearing about it.
Fuck, it was.
Fuck you! I was in Goodyear Social Club on hardwood laminate floors, even the JJB Soccer Dome.
And you'd have to bring like proper AstroTurf goodies. Like it was ballers only in that place. Like it was fucking.
Our
class.
balls, we know the green fuzzy 5-a-side balls.
Yeah,
That's what because a normal ball would bounce too much.
19 was a good year.
2019 or when you were 19?
No, when I turned.
Same thing, isn't it?
Just because turning 22.
That's when you start being able to do press ups.
Yeah. It's just to chop down the club and here, pull a girl in the nightclub. Everyone Lavery's dancer. Everyone move back. Let's just start doing press ups.
See when we were doing the boxing training when I went to the boxing class, like the actual proper one, what the fucking elites. Yeah. One of the drills had us all doing fucking loads of press ups. No, I can't do a fucking load of press ups. I had to do the bitch ones, like.
The what?
You know, you're on your knees.
Like,
yeah.
Fucking. What the fuck was going through 14-year-old me's head? Like,
what's going through your head now?
Yeah. But no, turned 22. It was.
What's the state of that Guinness, by the way?
And I think the glasses are most
Rough
probably.
looking,
But so just COVID was literally happening, and I was living in Spain, so everyone was sort of panicking. But I was like, so we're not all. We're still.
When's this?
So when I turned 22, it was 12th
I
of
thought you were
March.
talking about when you were 19.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Right,
You started that story and then you never finished it.
Oh, but then you said 29. Right, we've jumped on birthdays. Yeah, forget about 2000.
You said 19 was brilliant.
Right, 19 was brilliant because.
No, when you say 19, do you mean your age or the year?
Yeah, turning 19. Yeah.
Okay, what happened when you turned 19?
Holy shit!
We just went to Limelight and I asked her.
Went to Scratch Monday.
I asked someone out and she was like, yeah. And then that was that. It was just a good, nice birthday, like.
Right, okay.
And then, although something weird happened where
Last time Ciaran pulled.
she arrived at my house, my mum was like, oh, nice to meet you. And she gave me the card. She's like, don't open it here. And I was like, nah, I'm going to open it. And I opened the card and like 2 condoms fell out to be like,
Jesus
my mum
Christ.
obviously was kind of like, what does that mean? I went, means I'm
What do you mean,
getting,
what does it mean?
It means I'm getting something out, bitch. means get out of the kitchen.
Means I've been in the,
Get out of the kitchen.
means I've been to the gym and I'm better at press ups.
I opened the card, 2 condoms fell out, started shopping the ground, started doing press ups.
Jesus Christ.
No, like turning 22, and I feel like I'm doing a bit here.
Sounds like your autobiography.
And I was in Malaga, and literally everyone was leaving because of COVID. Like COVID was a thing, and like we were at the dinner table, and like 2 of the girls, Rhea, who you met down in Galway, and her mate were like properly like sort of getting upset about COVID and having to leave Spain and all. And I was like, guys, can we stop talking about that because it's my birthday and start talking about me?
Yeah.
Like guys, what are we doing here? Like they were crying on my birthday. I was like, can we stop?
The best thing I ever seen at a birthday was one of my mates. It was like Joe, the last person in the year to turn like 18. So everyone else was already 18 that year, and like they were always using fake ID, and they finally turned 18, and we all came up to Belfast for Limelight, funny enough. Yeah. And
did you see me doing press ups on the dance floor?
So we got to the door and everyone's going in, and they wore the big like I am 18 today sort of badge to get in. And next thing the bunch goes, "You're not 18 to tomorrow, mate."
Surely not.
Well,
I swear to God, and goes, "You're not 18 tomorrow." And he goes, "I have it. It's my birthday." And I was like, "No," made him wait till 12 o'clock at night
to get in.
And all of us inside. It was the tightest thing I've ever seen in my life.
That happened to me because I'm born on New Year's Day. So
Shut up.
we go out on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So when I was turning 18, we went out New Year's Eve. I wasn't 18 till the next day. And I used to go with a bouncer's daughter. And he knew that.
Surely let you in.
No, it didn't. The opposite. Fucking never let me in beforehand because he knew who I was and knew what age I was. And I used to try, and all the time I would get in and then get like kicked out again.
Yeah.
And I was like, fucking surely he'll be dead on this time. And I went up and he was all like, "You're not 18 till the next tomorrow." I was like, "I know, mate, but come on." He's all, "Give me a reason why I should let you in."
Seriously?
And I was all, "Well, I'm not steaming." He's all, "I know that there, but give me a reason." And he kept saying it. And eventually got in, but I was just like,
that's
what do you get out of doing that? What are you out of doing that?
I have a relative that's a bouncer, and like he's always awkward.
Yeah.
And you're just like, why you're the person to be the most sound.
Limelight bouncers used to
Weirdly.
be cunts like, well, as we had out of there. Remember waiting in the queue to see, remember Stormzy played Limelight for a $5.
Yes.
Right.
Waiting in the queue for 2 hours, was that hungry, and a boy was going to throw his kebab out in the queue, and I went, "Here, come here, give me that." So I started eating his kebab in the queue, and the bouncers were like proper calling me a tramp and all.
They are a bit dicks and limelight.
Do you know what I don't understand about bouncers? We used to always go, and I had a mate, Connor. I don't think he's ever met him. He's real, like, he's real shy guy, right?
Yeah.
But he gets fucking rode off on nights out. But obviously, when you're going out to like the Limelight and all, when you're a student, you do like a big pre-drinks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I would always go up first because I would like kind of keep my shit together, get the boys in, and they'd always be like, "Have you been drinking tonight?" And I'd be like, "One or two, mate. Yeah." And then he would come up, and he's well on every time. Like, "Have you been drinking?" And he'd go, "No." Like, just tell them you've had a few. Like, you're allowed to be drinking and go in somewhere, and you go, "No," and then they would never let him in. I'm like, every fucking week we went through with this.
I had the exact opposite of that. Same place in Limelight. We were talking about him off podcast. I have a friend called Tipax, right?
Yeah.
He got fucking blocked on Jägermeister and went up. And they're all, "Have you been drinking it?" He was all, "I half a litre of Jägermeister." And they're all, "Well, no then. You're not getting it." And we're all, by our one was 4 beer.
4 beer, yeah.
Drinking it, 4 beer.
I would always say, I was like, "I'll turn that dragon soup," and they'd be like, "It's rocket fuel, you shouldn't be drinking that."
It's like, really that?
Yeah. Bro, heckling off you. Woo!
I remember after Tiesto in Belsonic, and we walked to Filthy's, and as soon as we walked to the bouncer in Filthy's, he took one look at me and burst out laughing. Just
Took one look at your jaw, probably.
The job was still up Belsonic.
That's the thing. I think if you show up
Chugs in the key for hot dogs.
I think if you show up to like a nightclub, because that's the age of the night, it's a nightclub you're going to, and have you been drinking, and you say no, not at all, it's just like, well, you're not getting in because you're going to be shit crack.
Yeah.
Like, no, we don't want you here.
Speaking of the Limelight, I'd love to, and I don't even think this is a thing anymore, Limelight Rock Room.
Limelight Rock Room still exists.
Fuck
with us.
off.
Yeah. Because we went after Kasabian, and it was on. Like the
No, but it's only when there's
concerts.
gigs on, yeah.
See being in there.
Bring back the Limelight Rock Room.
What do you mean? Is that where like the pop world side of it is now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they used to drop
Unreal.
Linkin Park, Lose Yourself.
Blink 182 and all.
Yeah.
Fucking bring the glory days.
It was like shooting fish in a barrel for wee Franco.
The Pete Giffen glory days back when with the big hair, the lip ring was in.
Couldn't pay me to go to that. Like,
Unbelievable.
take me to the bottom.
Two
of Tuesday.
Corona for a $5. And yeah, Jesus. Or I used to go up to the Limelight. What do you call them? The boys meant the barman, and they go.
I thought you meant their actual names. I don't know.
They'll go a double red diesel, please. And I'd be like, what? A double red diesel? And he
Did
would.
you call it Red Diesel?
Yeah, he would get really annoyed. But fuck a blackhorn.
Oh, right, okay.
What are you thinking?
That is Red Diesel, but you know Purple Death?
Yeah.
Some Protestants call it Red Diesel.
No.
Because they're...
Purple Death was a massive Newry thing back in the day.
Purple
like,
Death's
fucking
lethal.
Class.
We're getting Purple Deaths today.
Yeah, we'll get a Purple
Have
Death.
you ever had a
today.
Purple Death?
I'm gonna be sleeping by dinner.
I'm fucking...
We'll
I'm
pick
not
it back
gonna
up.
lie here, I'm half caught here now.
These dragons.
Will you get something before dinner? Like, will you get a wee thing, or have you eaten already? Or will you
I've eaten already, but I might
What
have
time is
something.
dinner?
7:00?
Oh,
What time is it?
It's fucking 3:30.
3:30.
Half right, loads of time, boys. You get a wee nachos in the fort or something.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
We something to pick at.
Yeah, chicken wings or something.
Something doesn't go cold. Just, you can still eat it.
Yeah.
I need to remember as well to get chewing gum for later. Don't be chatting to anyone and then getting fucking.
This is what this podcast has turned into. Oh, I'll have for food later.
I know, yeah.
Get chewing gum.
I've already
hungry.
looked at the menu. I've already looked at the menu. Know what I'm
You know what I
getting.
love? Pizza.
Love pizza. Speaking of guys, we'll do Mr. and Mrs.
Not just yet. Just before we
Still
go
early
into
days.
that there, I achieved a lifelong dream of mine, guys. This week.
Selling out the Ashburn.
Well, no. Believe it or not, that wasn't a lifelong dream of mine.
Every day I would look at the Ashburn as a kid.
When you Google my name, it no longer comes up, did you mean Peter Griffin?
Seriously?
No way.
We fucking did it, baby. 17
Well,
years in the making.
Hold on. I'm going to test this. Keep
Fucking
chatting away.
test it.
When
When you put Pete Giffen in the thing, it used to always come up with Family Guy, and it used to come up, did you mean Peter Griffin? Now it comes up photos of me and information about me. I fucking beat the
Did
curse.
you make your own Wikipedia page?
No, I haven't got a Wikipedia page. It's just like,
It is.
like
Pete Giffen on Instagram, yeah, that's plenty. Yep, that's good. Hold out the images.
I know,
yeah.
I
There's
fucking
Smiley.
did.
You on No Blasters. Yeah, there's actually a photo.
Honestly,
video of me.
on my life, say a year ago, if you typed that in, it was all photos of Family Guy.
videos.
And that used to do my head in.
See, when you
Sure,
type-
sometimes you Google your name just for a laugh.
When I type about Ciaran Franco, it comes up. Did you mean Ciaran
Yeah.
Purdy?
Kieran Purdy.
That's good. Hot Water Comedy Club, Pete Giffen.
Yeah.
Look, guys.
Is this actually you?
Yeah, it is, but there's nothing on it.
Pete Giffen played an absolute stormer here in Hot Water.
Can we
Guys.
do that one week? Can we make each other's Wikipedia pages?
That'd be fun.
That'd be a good.
That'll be
idea.
good crack, like.
Yeah.
Kieran, personal life, used to love.
Begs
to
you writing Kieran's.
used to love to. Kieran,
No, I want to hear
used to love doing press ups.
Let's just write his and we'll leave ours.
Ciaran speaks 4 different languages.
Age 29.
The language of love.
Born in 2010, Ciaran Franco was 55 years old.
Ciaran Franco was shocked by allegations of paedophilia when he bought Converse in 2023.
He still got them 2 condoms in his wallet that his girlfriend gave him on his birthday at 18.
We never went with each other. In case she's listened to the pod.
Oh dear. Here, I got us a wee drink. I tried to get party hats and all,
Okay.
but it wasn't really working
I'm not
out.
gonna lie, I was with you and you bought these and I was like, oh no.
But I got Jaeger bombs for the boys. I tried to get shots,
Yeah.
but I couldn't find any shots.
That's alright, bro.
So we're doing a wee Jaeger bomb each. She's up for?
Yeah,
You know what I'm hearing in my head, by the way, when you're bringing these out? Oh no. Oh no, that TikTok sound.
Do you know what? I would have withheld on the dragon soup if I'd remembered we were having Jaeger bombs.
Do you have beers beside you there?
This is
I'm
like-
gonna finish this soon.
Here's one
They're
I
not
made
good for you,
earlier.
like.
That's my birthday.
You can't have them.
Tomorrow.
Right, keep talking there while I pour these.
But yes, by the way, Sean,
Hello,
shall we
Ciaran.
give a wee shout out to what did you do this week, gigs wise?
I did RE Comic Club again and Yo Magazine, Ciaran.
And I want to say, just give a shout out to Sean. That was a fucking stormer of an MC.
It was a good MC night,
on,
wasn't it?
On Thursday night.
That's good shit.
Yeah, straight away. Like, 'cause by the way, it was snowing for anyone. It was Thursday night when it was snowing really heavily, and Sean came in, brought the heat, but he also made sure that the audience knew that they were welcome, we were buzzing to have them out here, because the photographer for Yo should have arrived, and she was like, I don't think anyone's going to come because the snow's that bad.
Such a nice girl as well.
Yeah.
And then it just turned into fucking.
It was
A
class
stormer,
crack.
right? Like-
It's class crack. I actually want to talk about this. So I was talking to a girl in the front row. If you haven't seen the clip on my Instagram, it's me chatting to a girl, and I was like, "Oh well, just seen you on the phone. Where were you? What happened?" And it's that.
I measured that fucking perfectly.
It's that comedian's nightmare thing of, oh, where were you? What happened? She goes, oh, actually, I was on the phone because my granda died. And I was like, oh, fucking bollocks.
Can I just say
Boo-hoo.
that's my cousin's girlfriend? So when they came up to me after, I was like, is she going to say something to me here? And she went, you join us for a pint after? And I went,
Oh, my God. Joel's made the situation worse though. Like, there was a guy in the front row, like 2 boys in the front row, pissing themselves laughing at how like awkward it was. And I was like, shit.
It was funny, like.
It was funny, but then see, after I came off and like I made it fine, it was alright because I was like, I could try and lean in here, just be nice and just move on. Kind of
I
thing.
was not worried at the start, but the crowd looked quite sort of hipstery, and I was like, these boys going to find it hard to laugh here, or they're going to be like, oh, too cool for school. But as soon as I got one whiff of the old Herb Dean, the devil's lettuce off them, and then one of them was
yeah.
like proper beaming laughing. I went, yeah, these guys will be alright.
It was that, and I got on stage and was like, "You're all good-looking bastards in your baggy jeans," and they were like, "All right, friend, he's a friend."
Yeah.
But yeah, so your girl went up to the bar, and then you're saying that her granddad passed away, and some boy walked through the crowd and went up there while he was wearing a drink, going, "I'm really sorry about your granddad."
Jesus
It's like,
Christ.
oh.
Yeah.
Did you hear it happen on stage?
I was off stage at this time
right.
and just seen him go over there at the bar and it's like, don't do it. And he's like, I'm sorry for your loss. I was like,
Got to shoot your shot, haven't you?
Yeah. Even though my cousin was sitting right beside me.
even though they're fucking sitting on each other's
called
knees
him
in the
Kev.
front row.
Can I just say, by the way, this Jägermeister is inspired by Naomi Mitchell because she asked, "Could you make Ciaran do a birthday shot in the pod?" And I couldn't
Yeah.
find shots, so we're going to do.
I gotta confess, this might make me sick.
Really?
Like, I don't drink shots.
Are you out
It's a Jaeger
Are
bomb.
you out to ruin my carpet?
It's only a Jaeger bomb, like. Well, come on.
Listen, let's
Have
salute.
a wee chin chin.
Knock it in, Clink, 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 clink,
I'm
clink.
saying India.
Ready?
Get that India.
Holy good moly.
Oh, Jesus.
I haven't done one of them since 2019.
Sure, if that doesn't put ours in your chest, what was
Lovely.
it?
Right? Jesus.
I wouldn't
we
have
should
it
go
over
back.
spaghetti
What's that?
carbonara, like, but it was nice.
I think we should go into Mr. and Mrs.
Okay. So
What
you
we're going to
hosted?
do, we're going to I have a post on Instagram, and we're going to do Mr. and Mrs. style questions. So I've got some on my phone here. Who's the most likely to?
Okay.
We've got the wee cards, with everyone's name on it.
Perfect.
We're going to hold up the answer of who's most likely to.
And you can vote for yourself.
You can vote for yourself, vote for anyone. For anyone listening on the audio, we're going to hold up wee signs, but we'll say who we voted for afterwards, right?
Okay.
Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan, guys. This is fucking.
And these are all inspired by the
Wait,
viewers.
just so you can't
Yes.
you can't vote for yourself?
Yes.
You can vote for
Okay.
yourself, yeah. And can I just say as well,
But don't be that gay.
I'm not going to be saying who submitted the questions.
Okay.
Because I got that many. Right.
Weird flags.
First up, Mr. and Mrs. Who's most likely to make last minute changes to their set on the night?
Yeah.
Right, let me know when you're all ready.
Where is he?
I got it.
3, 2, 1, turn it around.
Sean?
Oh, Sean.
Sean,
Right,
you
okay.
voted for yourself?
I said me because you guys are quite well prepared, and I'm not.
Here's what it is. I'll go to Pete. I'll go, do you think I should do this? And you're going, I'm not saying in case it goes bad.
Yeah.
And then I won't do it.
I went for Ciaran just because you're
You do
normally asking questions about your set just before.
But I
going
think
on.
you've already got that in your head to do.
Meanwhile, you're trying to do your own set and you're probably thinking, bye, leave me alone.
I think I put myself because I think I'm the most likely to kind of go off cuff.
Yeah. Well, you didn't do any material on Thursday night, for example. It was all
Yeah,
off
it
the
was all,
cuff.
it was all
Yeah.
off the cuff.
Okay, so I'm wrong there then. We're not having any
It's not
forfeits.
that you're not wrong. You just lost that round.
Just lost. I'm just a fucking loser.
You just
One
clearly
more
don't.
shot.
You clearly don't know the group.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't know my friends. You know what I
Don't
mean?
listen to us.
Right, guys. Next one. Who's most likely to do a gig abroad?
That's kind of tricky, but yeah.
You're not looking at my answers now, are you?
No.
Cheeky bastard.
3.
2. You ready, Sean? Oh, Sean might change. Sean might change.
Okay, I got
I
my
feel like Philip Schofield here.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Well, what have you won for
I said
Sean?
you,
can't-
Pete, but
I've gone for myself.
I've gone for you, Pete, because you do when you go abroad. You do like you book a few things,
Yeah.
and take like time off. But I know Kieran's most likely to be in America and book a gig or like random holidays.
Well, I've
and book a
done
gig.
Barcelona and Vegas. I've
Yeah,
done. So.
honestly, it was a 50-50 split between you two.
The only reason I went for Ciaran is because he's done some in America. I've done ones in the UK, but as we all know, guys, we're already in the UK. It's not leaving the country, the glorious province of Ulster, you know.
Sack Lineker.
Right, another one. Who's most likely to break a world record?
Most push-ups.
World record.
No, that's ambiguous. That
I'm
one.
trying to think of the world record the person would break,
Yeah.
and the easiest one to break. Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. I've won Pete.
Yeah,
Yay!
yeah.
You're gonna do gig in every comedy club in Ireland. Or you're gonna do
Yeah.
something like.
That's the first one we've all got. fucking
Joe,
consensus
I
on.
voted for you there. I think Kieran, you're most likely to accidentally break one,
Yeah.
like something that we don't know exists, and you're like, Kieran, congratulations.
Most money borrowed off his daddy.
But I think Pete, if you set your mind to something, you'd break the record for it, no problem.
I'm the person who would set out to try and do it.
Yeah.
I'll probably try and break about 4 and end up not achieving any.
Yeah.
But here, actually, I was involved in a world record attempt, but it was one of the big group ones. It was like in
Yeah,
school.
same.
Most people reading a poem at the same time, and I had like video links between loads of schools.
So shit.
We done
Shit,
most.
shit.
It wasn't my school, but BRA, which is a school that all my best mates went to, and like
What's BRA stand for?
Belfast Royal Academy.
Oh, okay.
Real posh school, like all the best people.
I
Looking
think I
people
drove past
ever
that
went.
the other day.
And
That's
basically,
like a Protestant school, though.
it's mixed, so it is.
Oh,
so,
God help
but
them.
so like some,
Mix of Protestants and one Catholic.
but they were doing the world's biggest rugby scrum ever, and at the time, BRA girls growing up were like, so I volunteered to be the volunteer from my school to go along and do it.
And then afterwards,
You
for
in
a
a
bit-
rugby scrum?
Yeah.
afterwards for a wee bit of crack, you all had to finger each other's bums in the showers.
No, we sucked each other off and made each other's piss.
Yeah.
Lovely. Right. Who's most likely to lock themselves out of their own house?
That's a no-brainer.
Well, let's just do this now.
Did.
Just answer this one verbally.
Yeah.
Kieran,
This is the man who left a £600 camera in the back of a phone cab on Thursday night.
did you?
Yeah.
What is that camera you have, by the way?
It's a Canon F100.
Somebody was asking me. I think it might have been Tracy. Just wanted that
Yeah.
answer on.
And I rang phone cab and he went, we can send it back to your house now, and it would cost you like £30 because the driver's in Newton Arch. You can pick it up. And I went, fuck yeah, I'll pick it up from the depot. Like,
It would be
you pick it
cheaper.
up?
I haven't got it yet. The
It'd be
depot's
cheaper for you
closed
to
Saturday
get a
and Sunday.
taxi to the depot and get the taxi home than pay £30.
Yeah, so I was like, I was like,
I
no.
would have just paid the 30 quid because now the more time it goes on, less likely you have getting that back.
You will
Yeah,
get
boy,
it.
you're getting the fear of me because my dad was saying that today.
What do you mean, getting the fear? And you're leaving a £600 camera in other people's control?
It's in their lost property, he says. So, but
Ah,
it's,
you're
it's
fucking
Have
hosed.
another drink, kid. You'll be alright.
It's in Davy's back pocket.
He's currently filming him on the way
Davey's
from holiday.
listening. Davey's listening. He's going, £600. What?
Oh dear. That's our second one that we all got
Yeah,
an agreement on there.
Okay.
Who's most likely to cry watching a sad movie or a show, like a sad TV program? Right? He's all ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Vote. Oh,
We all voted for ourselves.
Do it?
We all voted for
We're big
ourselves.
emotional
We're all,
bastards.
we're all so vulnerable. Look at us.
Look at us. A load of lads in touch with our emotions.
Yeah.
Okay, here.
Fuck, toxic masculinity. What?
It's 2023,
Go on.
guys.
Go on.
Boys,
This is.
see-
What? Name me a movie you've cried at then.
Tottenham beating West Ham 2-0. The first game after lockdown that Spurs played again, and I was just that glad to see football back. I started crying.
Big Spurs fan, him.
I don't know what came over me. I had an Indian that night and stuff.
I cried. I think I said this before. Shawshank Redemption. But the weirdest thing I've ever cried over that I watched was there's an Arsenal fan who's like 90 years old and she goes to all the games and they made a Facebook video of her.
I thought it was gonna be Claude.
And then I R.I.P. big man.
R.I.P. the big
Yeah, cried over that because she was like, I can no longer go to the games because I'm so old and COVID. And I was like, "Arr!"
You cried about that?
Yeah.
Do you know who that woman was?
Pathetic.
Gunnar Shores.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Right. Who are we alright for time? Are we?
No, someone's ringing me there, but like, it's
Taxi driver.
We've got your camera. You
Let's see what I've recorded. Let's see.
Have you ever seen that video of the guys and they find a phone in the back of a taxi? And they're all going out for the night and they put a wee video in. They're all, we've got your phone, you funny. Anyway, who's most likely to fall asleep and be late for a gig?
Ooh.
This is
Normally, when I fall asleep,
production quality's mental.
normally I would say that it's myself for falling asleep. But when it comes to gigs, I can't sleep any time near it. So
Let's go for the vote.
I'm going Pete.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Definitely.
I also realised for the audio listeners, we should probably describe this in a bit more action. Pete has voted for Pete.
Yes.
Kieran has voted for Pete. Sean has voted for Pete.
See, to be honest, if you're listening on audio, grow up.
Yeah, grow up.
Yeah, just watch.
It's better
it.
crack on the YouTube video.
Have you seen these curtains?
Yeah.
Watch the video.
Do you know something I'd actually like to say? The YouTube watchers, leave a few comments, leave a few questions for next week. See if you're watching this week, drop a comment and just throw a few questions in for next week because it'll make my life easier trying to find questions for the next episode.
Speaking of, see when you're on TikTok and you like the video, comment on it as well.
Yeah,
Keeps the algorithm going.
We're not asking for too much, lads, but just like, comment, subscribe, and do everything you can
Like,
to help us out.
Last week we were asking for money, but this week we're asking for a comment.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Who's most likely to move to another country? Happy days.
Has your dad got any property in foreign countries?
Apartment in Spain and Portugal.
Oh, that might change my answer.
It's a joke, but anyone listening, we're very poor. We're suddenly our working class.
Tag HMRC.
Sorry, we've nothing. I've got nothing left.
I haven't got two bob, Rob the guy. I went for Kieran.
Yeah.
Vote
Have
for
you got-
me?
You rake of Australia.
I've lived in two different
You're
countries.
a big fucking. You are so Australia.
Can't wait to get out there and all. And just,
You're not moving anywhere apart from Australia. It's Australia or nothing for
Also,
you.
you'll have a mullet, and you'll probably.
I'll be out there playing Aussie rules and all.
Yeah.
I love it, absolutely love it. Do you know why I don't think you would move away?
Why?
Because you like
Comfortable
you're
now?
Couldn't get a county panel and you're had to move to Australia. Fuck shit.
You no, I think you'll not move away because like you like the comedy scene here and like doing
Yeah, well, I'm happy now. Well, not happy, but like
It's good to see you happy.
I'm not happy. Well, I'm clinically depressed, but I'm happy in the scene here.
I moved to England, like, but not abroad. The world.
You would
Hang on, you're giving me shit. The only place you'd move to is Liverpool.
just because you want to do the Darren Matthews journey.
That man's shit. I worked in a
12-step program.
Yeah. Is there anybody who's not from here? Live there.
Because I'm telling you what, right? You were
He
very
joined a punk band.
you were very strict with your timings on Thursday.
This is something I don't understand about comedians. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna because it's not good crack. But you have to be tight on time. Like I think
But you worked like we were like it was clockwork on Thursday with Sean.
I run a tight ship.
As soon as it hit,
He runs a tight ship, not a shite tip.
That's it.
he was halfway through a bit and the phone buzzed. He went, "Right, guys, time to ring on your first act."
Yeah. Fuck it.
Just want a spicy one here.
Give us a
Okay, yeah.
spicy one.
They actually aren't that spicy. I was
Can you
expecting
tell
more.
me who wrote this one? Who
I
sent this one?
can't actually remember.
Okay.
Naomi Mitchell. That's right.
No, she didn't submit any of these.
I remember. I love pizza.
You do love pizza, don't
Which
you?
is why
Yeah.
on Thursday I treated myself to their 2 for Thursday deal, and I had 2 pizzas by myself and felt good about myself again. Check out Love Pizza, guys.
Loving you is easy cause your pizza.
And I can't help falling in Love Pizza 2 for Thursday deal.
That sounds absolutely lovely pizza. And
Let the love pizza, let the love pizza, baby.
we should get a Eurovision entry going for Love Pizza. But yeah, if you want to check out Love Pizza, who also are another sponsor of the podcast, go check out, as Kieran said, 2 for Thursdays. Couldn't take it and beat it with a big massive stick. Check them out if you're around the Belfast area. Collection, delivery, you name it, they'll sort you out. Check out Love Pizza online and get delivered to your house.
We love you, but we love you more if you go to Love Pizza.
Who's most likely to give up comedy? Oh, he's whatever.
Oh, it's tight that, isn't it?
I've got mine, but this is going to cause some division, like, on the birthday day.
I'm stuck in two minds.
Yeah, let me think here. I have different reasons for them.
Well,
We'll all justify our reasons, right?
okay.
Okay.
Three.
I don't like mine. I don't like this game anymore. I don't like it anymore. 3, 2, 1, go.
Who'd you go for?
Oh, you motherfucker!
I was debating going for me.
I was gonna say you, and the only reason I said you is because like your nerves are so bad before a gig.
Oh,
I can see you getting like just like, why am I doing this to myself?
No, I would. There's a chance I could, but it wouldn't be down to nerves. It would be down to like, I get obsessed with things for a time and then move on to something else.
Okay.
Are you just gonna just one day not show up? Like, just be like, guys, that's me done.
Could be.
2 days before that's plenty.
Could be the
guys,
last.
I'm not doing it anymore.
Could be the last.
I went, Sean. I think you're sort of not career, but I could see you doing that well in your career that you might just be like, you know what, I'm earning enough doing this.
No, I could
I've
see
had
you
my fun.
going into something similar to comedy, but not actual stand up.
Yeah.
You know what Luke McGibbon said? Agent. Event
Agent.
running. You could maybe be like, you know, like a Binty, the guy who runs hot water.
Yeah.
You actually run
Yeah.
stuff relevant.
I can see myself doing something like that too, but I would just always have that itch for comedy. Do you know why I think I'm the most likely to keep doing comedy
What?
out of all of us? It's just because I'm like, if I could only do like 1 gig a month, that would satisfy me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I think you need to be doing it like 2-3 times a week.
Yeah.
I remember
I
we
don't know
were,
you not to do it that much.
we were driving and do a gig, and I went, I've only got 2 gigs this week. I'm fucking raging, and you were like, what? You're
Shut
like,
up.
yeah. Like, I love it. Like, I can't see myself doing anything else.
You're gobshite with comments like that though.
What? Like,
You don't
comments?
know how to filter your shit
We're like,
with who you're at. Like, you know what I mean? Like?
yeah, it is. I love it. Like,
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
I
it.
was expecting more questions like who's better, like real, proper,
yeah.
like.
That's the
Christy,
only ideology one.
spicy.
Yeah.
Do
That's
you just want to do a couple we ask yourselves?
Well, hold on, we've got
If
two
we've got
more.
more?
Okay.
We've got 2 more. And these ones are fun. Who's most likely to order a Chinese on Tuesday afternoon?
Afternoon, that's thought.
Well, let's not read too into afternoon. Like,
What do you mean?
well, okay, it's Tuesday afternoon then.
What's afternoon? 2 to 5? 5 to 7? 7 to 9?
Yeah, up to 5 o'clock,
Okay,
I'd say.
5 o'clock.
I'm gonna say
I was gonna go me, but probably not a Chinese.
because you finish at
It's-
3 o'clock. I'm like, you'd get a Chinese on the way home.
I would
I've
order
done it.
something.
I've done it once, and I felt really dirty after doing it.
Chinese is fucked it there. If it was any
Yeah.
other takeaway, I would probably go it. I don't.
See if it had been like a Boojum or a Deliveroo or something, like a
Yeah.
McDonald's, I would have gone myself.
Yeah.
But like I ordered a Chinese once in the middle of the afternoon, and I felt dirty.
Right, last one. Who's most likely to kick off on a night out? I know. If you, there's an answer to this.
Yeah.
Ready?
3, 2.
2 to 1.
No.
all different ones.
See,
It's
we've all had
you.
different
All
experiences.
different ones. Why is it Kieran?
Sean went Pete, Kieran went Sean, and I went Kieran.
Why?
Sean wouldn't kick off.
I've seen Sean walk into a door.
I would have left.
That's
and
not
went
being
home.
blocked. He's not
Yeah.
kicking off.
I've never
You get angry at someone,
When did I get? I've never got angry at any
You
reason.
would.
Like,
You've told stories
You
of you
would.
punching people on nights out.
shouting at taxi drivers and all.
but like that's a changed man. Like,
Nah, you have that in you. You do you know what it is? Do you know what it comes down to? You would feel wronged by someone. If someone did something, you'd take it personally.
this
right.
seems like a different guy to me, because you always say, "Oh, you're too nice to reply back" and stuff, or like to slap her back.
But it's on a night out. You've
Night
had a
out,
few
load
drinks
of
in it.
drinks.
You'd went for no, fuck him.
Actually, no, the ashtray story. Remember that?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Or like, say like, do you know what? I do. You've
You'd
twisted.
snap.
You've twisted my mind
You,
here.
you don't think you know the ashtray story, do you?
You
No.
do, yeah. You've told it.
No, he doesn't. I haven't told him the pod.
Oh, yeah,
Can you
go
tell
Pete
on the
doesn't.
pod?
Yeah, tell on the pod, yeah.
Yes,
no.
but is it tellable on the pod?
Up to you. I don't give a
It's
fuck.
not, it's not a glass ashtray. So this guy that used to pick on me,
Up to you. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's not my. I didn't do it.
this guy that used to pick on me massively in school, like proper bullying
Oh,
in
I
school.
could say it was gold. You glass him on ashtray.
But tell him the reason.
No, so then he came up to me on New Year's Eve, 2021 going into 22, and I was just having pints with my mates, and he came up to me and just started like. Oh, also, can I put into words that in the middle of lockdown one day steaming, I just messaged him out of the blue, being like, "What the fuck have you done with your life, you fucking stupid cunt?"
That's what I mean.
And
He's
then,
got that.
That wasn't even drink involved, was it?
It was like a middle of a Tuesday afternoon.
He just
after-
had a Chinese.
after Chinese, yeah, you beat me to it, you cunt. I'm gonna glass you.
They didn't bring prawn crackers. He went, see you fuck.
But I don't know why I texted him that. I was like, maybe just built up from being inside the whole time for lockdown. And then I deleted. He woke up, didn't read his reply.
What did you say to him? Like,
I was like, you stupid fucking cunt. What have you ever done with your life?
and what did he do? He used to bully you or something?
Yeah, like badly, like in
Okay,
school.
yeah.
So then he replied in the message, but I didn't even read the message. I woke up the next day and just deleted it.
Yeah.
And then it was New Year's Eve 2021 going into 2022, and he approached me in Common Market and started being, remember you sent me a message? What the fuck are you playing at? No. And I kind of started.
Was he being a dick again?
Yeah, but then he mentioned my wee brother and was like, I seen your wee brother walking up the fucking, and started saying stuff about him.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, I was just going to walk away. And I seen him just start chatting to my mates and saying to my mates, like, oh, there's Ciaran, and like, I'm basically just sloughing at me to my mates.
Yeah.
And I literally walked over, lifted a candle holder first, and went, nah, relax. And then walked over.
Find
lifted,
something
This
more
is like
sharp.
a game of Cluedo.
lifted, you know, a tin ashtray, like a wee bucket.
I wasn't fucked 10. Imagine it was class.
But
You
I
changed it, right?
just walked over to him. He goes, right, Ciaran? And I just went and threw it and whacked him up the head. And he was like covered in ash. And he was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck, mate? And he was like, literally, like, why the fuck would you do that, no? And then I just exploded. I was like, you fucking cunt, Monty, when I fucking get you, know? And then the bouncer, who was like this big sort of African guy, who was like, my mate Peter said, like, he pulled me out and tried to speak to the bouncer. And the bouncer went, can I do an accent?
Yeah.
he goes,
Yet again.
he goes,
Give a fuck.
the boy has the devil in him. The bouncer said, he goes, he is evil about me, because it was, and I have literally never lost my temper since then. I went
That's
back
what I
to
mean. I could
medicating.
see that in you, though. You would just.
Yeah. I was going to say...
Somebody would do something and you'd be like, no, fuck
Can I
this.
just say, Brendan Cowan, fuck you.
There we
I'm
go.
not calling this out of the podcast today. I
don't care,
Do
fuck
you know what I was going to say? I do revise my answer because, like, I could see, do you know that there's those kind of fellas on a night out? Like, if someone was over talking to, say, Teresa or Ashton,
Yeah.
probably wouldn't annoy you that much.
No.
Like, a fella talking to Ashton doesn't annoy you, but I could see you being like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I could see you getting feisty over a woman on a night out.
Jeez, boys, you make me out to be a psychopath.
No, you're not a psycho, I'm just saying.
I'm the most chilled out man, lovely man outside of.
I'll kill someone if it has to happen, like, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna be bothered about it.
But you
Yeah.
know me, like when you slag me, I almost pop up to you, just be like, sorry.
I know, but that's because you like us.
Yeah. But if I
If,
don't
if
like
someone wrong, I'm not saying it's
If
a
someone
bad
wronged
thing.
you.
Yeah.
If someone was being a cunt to you, I think you'd take it badly.
yeah, but that's a good thing as
Yeah,
well.
like in that story there, I think
Yeah.
that guy deserved the fucking
Yeah,
ashtray
yeah.
on the head.
It was a 10 ashtray with glass, not
Do you know
Was it
glass.
what though?
fuck?
Because I have a story similar to that, but I've never seen the.
He can't walk now, can't he? Now?
No, he's like a vegetable. Last I heard, I'm shouting Brendan Cowan, and he's in the hospital going.
I have a similar story to that from school. I wasn't bullied in school. It was in my first year in secondary school, and I remember. I wasn't bullied because I played football, so you know,
Yeah.
I was alright. But I was walking back from the canteen one day on my own, and some boy, I remember he was like a 6th or 7th year, just took a pint of milk and just went
That's funny as fuck.
straight over my head, and I was just like, I just didn't know how to process it at the time. I was like,
Fucking hell.
what the fuck? And then I was like, I'll go dry myself because I didn't know what to do. So I just dried it all in and then just stank of milk. I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do here?
Warm milk as well.
Yeah,
now.
and then I went into it was semi-skim, thankfully. Like, full fat would have been a disaster.
Ah,
Like,
you're
it would have been real
disaster.
stanky. Like, but I went and told one of the teachers, and they're like, "What do you want me to do with that?" I was like,
Jesus
That's
Christ.
not right. Like, and
He's-
then I just got up and walked home.
Fucking Yuri boy.
But like, I've never had it in my head to be like, I hope that boy gets glassed.
No, I see. It's like genuinely like, and this guy used to flex that his house didn't have electricity. He'd be like, you know, we just like candles. It's cool that way, you know. And he was, it's like you're camping in your own house. And I'd be like, boy, your family are scabs. Like,
Is this how you got into goths?
is it? No, that's start. I never was really into golf. Just in the one. Not. We've had a drink. look, guys, we've all had a drink. Like, I'm like that
It's
England.
one of these conversations where you forget there's a camera.
Yeah.
1,000 people watching.
There's, it's like that fucking England fan when they lose the match. Everyone's had a drink. We're all a bit upset.
That's all the Mr. and Mrs. done.
Do you have any Mr. and Mrs. you want to rattle out? Just out of curiosity.
Mrs. Take me back. No, do you want to get into questions? Because I got loads.
Okay, yeah, I've got a couple.
I had a really nice question for Bill Gibson, who's a big fan of the podcast. This one stuck out to me. Because I said we're going to have a few scoops on the podcast. He was, speaking of scoops, what's your favourite flavour of ice cream?
Honeycomb.
And then I'm going to think I'm a child, bubblegum.
Yeah, it's stinking.
Mint. I like a mint.
Mint?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the worst.
Mint, but only for mods. Everywhere else is stinking, but mods do good.
I
mint.
hate mint
Do you know-
flavoured stuff.
I think someone's told me this in the pod before. Do you know what's called Pour Bear, not Pooh Bear? The mods honeycomb flavour.
Is that because they want you to pay or something to keep copyright?
I don't know what it is, but I always thought it was Pooh Bear,
Yeah, people do say. I don't
but
know.
it's Pour Bear. It's Poor. Weird.
Interesting.
Not that funny, like, but I thought it was interesting.
Okay.
Talal goes, happy birthday to Ciaran, first and foremost. Question, what's the worst type of banter? For example, someone in a shop goes, gives a scratch card, mate, which one? And the guy goes, a winning one. You know what I mean? Like shite dab banter like that.
Stag do's where they put you in your rival football team's top.
Oren Quinn is on a stag do right now.
What?
And they fucking did that to the groom.
That's the worst.
That
You know?
is crap.
And they've got like Shagger on the back of it or something.
He's really into NFL. I think Rizzo is a friend of mine. I think his fucking fiance watches this, Rachel. I don't know, Rizzo might watch it as well. Anyway, there are people who watch this who knows him. He's on a stag now and he's really into the NFL, and they got him a Tom Brady top because he doesn't like that team whoever Tom Brady plays for.
So
and then he's a United fan, and today they put him in a Liverpool top.
That is the worst banter if you're listening. Oh my god, that costs money as well to do that.
I put about 50 quid for one of them.
Yeah.
If you're doing anything out around your own house and the neighbour goes, would you mind doing mine next?
Yeah,
That's fucking
it's good,
dire. Like,
I like shite banter when you do it ironically.
Scanning something through when I worked in House of Fraser, and
Is that for free?
yeah, that free. Or I remember one day I had a customer went, "Come here," and he done this here with his finger, and I went, "Don't you dare fucking summon me!" Like I took it really badly.
Here, wouldn't kick off on a night out.
yeah.
Fuck you!
Contactless is another one.
Fucking carries ashtrays around him.
Contactless is another one where it's like, sure, fuck me, it's like you're not even spending money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or when they're pouring pints as well.
What?
When they're pouring pints and then like take one for yourself.
But that actually is one.
No. But
That's
my
courteous, isn't it? No.
my granddad was take one for yourself, like take a pint for yourself, even though they can't drink because they're on the job.
right,
It's like,
right.
yeah.
Do you want a
Are
real
you not having one?
Do you want a real divisive one?
What?
Especially in the podcast comedy community. Do you know what's really shit banter? There's the episode title there. I hate that shit.
That's
I
not
hate
bad
that.
shit.
You go like, oh fuck, I took a shit in Magrafeld. Well, there's the title of the podcast.
Yeah.
You know the title of this week's podcast? Ashes to Ashes.
Hey.
Ashes to Ashtrays.
There's so many. I could do this all day. This is great.
Sorry, let me do this one last question here, and then I'll let you tear away with
No
the end.
worries.
James McCauley says, "Oh, he's give 2 questions. Out of the two other RW podcast members, who are you marrying and who are you banging?"
Banging Sean, marrying Pete.
I'm banging Sean. I'm marrying you. Not
I'm like
marrying
how
you, Sean.
I'm like, I wouldn't like to marry me either. In fairness, I'm like well, no, hold on, no, I don't like how you answered that question because that was process of elimination. You go, I'd marry him, then bang you. That's what you did there.
Well, no, because
You didn't say I want to bang you. I want you to want to bang me.
Yeah, I don't want to bang it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want you to want
If
to
he's
bang
my
me.
wife, I'm fucking controlling the house.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
true.
I'm married to Pete, I'm getting a spaghetti bolognese once a week. Like, no, man.
Yes.
I think I would like to marry you, Pete, and
Pete
bang
would
Kieran.
be up for drinking a lot.
Fucking.
Sean as a wife would be like, no, let's not drink tonight.
Are you having another beer tonight?
Yeah,
Kieran?
that's what you'd be like. You'd be like, oh, we're watching the Arsenal match
How
tonight.
many's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's shite banter. It's not banter.
James also submitted another question. Says, where does Kieran see himself and James in 5 years' time? Only joking. Where do we see ourselves in 5 years' time?
You and James.
Me and James hopefully living abroad.
Doing kickflips together in San
He'll be brushing his
Francisco.
hair.
Doing press ups together.
I'm half cut here, boys.
Make a baby together.
I would like to be full time, hopefully, but maybe that's 5 years. What's
In
what I'm-
school.
30 years, yeah. Back in the civil service. Happy
Up to
days.
37.5 hours. Woo!
Yeah. I don't know. I'd love to be full time or at least semi-pro.
Semi-pro? Are you playing for? Haven't Motherley?
Man's looking to play for
Or
Charlton.
Hartlepool.
Charlton?
Charlton, yeah.
Well, I know.
Charlton semi-pro.
I don't know.
Charlton are League One. I don't know. Championship. I don't know.
Semi-pro.
Yeah. But I'd like to be sort of.
Semi-pro Jackie Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's Jackie Moon?
Have you not seen? Is that not semi-pro where he's the basketballer?
Oh, I've
I've
never
watched
seen
that
that
film.
movie.
Oh, have you not seen?
He
You not
makes,
seen
he,
semi-pro?
he makes his wife strip for all the teammates.
I watched that fucking
So-
Champions new movie.
Yeah.
It's dodgy, like.
What is it?
It's very on
Woody
the nose. It's like he takes over. He coaches a basketball team with learning difficulties as part of his community service. But do you remember The Ringer with Johnny Knoxville?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. It's like it's sort of using people with learning difficulties as a punchline.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, they say like mad funny stuff, and it's like, oh, what do they like saying that? It's just like they're just people saying things. Like it's not.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's a bit, you know, like first dates, no, on dateables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of like, and all no wink, we're kind of laughing at these people with Down syndrome.
Yeah.
But it was funny, but it was a bit on the nose. Just didn't really have much sort of didn't have
Much to go for it.
Didn't have nuance. Do you know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Like you were seeing the setups for like the plot lines and all.
It's not like have you seen Shane Gillis' special? I think I said this to you before about he's talking about the Special Olympics.
Right.
And he's like, what a mad concept the Special Olympics is.
Yeah.
You know, just the concept of that being like, I bet yours are faster than yours.
Yeah. Well, that's what the final was. They're in the Special Olympics at the final.
So
He's
good.
like a basketball coach with anger problems or something.
Yeah.
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 Classic. Classic.
Do you want to go into your questions there?
Yeah, sure.
Round
Catherine
this off.
Conley asked, was King Billy gay or bisexual?
Probably was gay or bisexual or something.
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
Did you ever hear the thing about, is it Belfast? His
Oh,
horse?
his horse, yeah.
His horse is called Bell. It was very fast.
We used to say my granny was, when you drive past an orange hall,
He used to say my granny was bisexual.
we used to wonder when my granny, all them women come around. Kieran, me and Sheila are going upstairs for a bit. Matthew _260 says, you're going out for a steak dinner. What's your cut of meat? How's it cooked? Side and sauce.
I like that question.
That was a really good question.
Yeah, so that's a shout. I want to do that one.
I bet you're going to go say rump.
Me?
No,
Yeah.
rump's bad.
Rumps, yeah, like rump you really have to cook it through. Ribeye, garlic butter, rare, shoestring chips.
Shoestring onions and chips.
Yeah, onion. Can you go? Yeah.
Sounds like you were saying shoestring chips.
No, yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
Fillet, steak, medium, garlic butter, chips, onion rings, pepper sauce.
What's your drink actually as well?
These are all wrong, by the way.
I don't know if I'd want to drink alcohol during that.
Okay.
What?
Because I don't drink red wine and beer make you all full. Have we
Yeah.
drink
Yeah,
after?
it is fun. I would go, and this is the only right answer. Sirloin steak, medium, chunky chips, peppered sauce,
Onion rings.
mushrooms, garlic mushrooms, and what was the other thing? Onion rings. Yeah,
Matthew, what a nice question. I'm starving.
that was
good.
class. Yeah, good question.
That's pretty much what we're going to be doing later.
Yeah.
I need a bit of food. I'm getting
Yeah, I'm feeling a
Fanta
wee
here.
bit. We need a wee nibbler.
How long have we done?
54 minutes. Who wants a beer? Who wants another beer?
That pint's dead. I'm waiting to.
George Robinson asked a question, but we've answered that
Thank you.
before. But he answered asked a really good one last week, so I'm going to scroll down and find it here. Yes, please, sir.
Sure.
Yeah, no, I'm alright. I need a pint
Oh,
of water.
George Robinson asked, "What is a habit that you do that other people might find weird?" Drinking every night in the house by myself.
I listen to the shower.
What do you mean,
Like I like the noise of like a shower running.
Oh, the amount of voice notes you send us in the showers.
Yeah.
on the
You always hear my
background,
shower in the background, don't you?
Yeah.
yeah, actually, yeah. I don't know. What was there something that I suppose for hair routine and stuff? I use like certain products that I can't like just because of OCD. I would never
Right.
diverge from them products. And then like when I was living in Spain, for example, I needed to make my dad send over them products in like a care package almost.
Are the ones in there?
Yeah.
I've changed out the things inside
Yourself?
them months ago.
Are you and Shane Todd? Shane, that's what Shane said.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, right,
Shane
fuck.
was like, why have you got such specific products?
Sean?
What's the question?
What's the one thing you do that you're so
Like
specific
a habit,
in your
you know?
house?
Here, I know yours. The way you empty the bins, you have weird content.
No, that's not really a habit though.
That's showing off.
That's it's a weird flex. I don't know. I don't really have any weird habits like that. I just like
NPC.
yeah,
Yeah.
just like when
Just
people
like
leave me alone.
watching KSI,
Yeah.
drinking Prime, and Arsenal.
Yeah.
Well, my brother asked as well.
Actually, no. Wait. One thing I do, I drink about 10 cups of tea a day. That's kind of weird.
Okay.
Drink a lot of tea.
Yeah.
I love a tea now.
Don't drink coffee. Just lots of tea.
Final question from Thomas Purdy asked, best gig of 2023 so far?
Ooh, I would actually like to give a proper answer to that.
Yeah. So, any ideas, Sean?
I can't
Let me have a look
think.
here.
Have you got your answer already?
I think so, yeah.
Because I want to think about this as well. Yeah, go on.
I will go Sunflower. 29th of January was the one I've enjoyed the most on stage. I kind of went off script for a wee bit of it. There were some Americans in the crowd. I was doing a bit of banter with them. Or Sunflower. I'm fucking like resting my laurels here. I'm going for the Sunflower.
I would say probably Are We Comedy Club, the first night I really enjoyed,
It was good fun. Yeah.
or the last Yo magazine, just MCing it. Anything the MC gigs have been good to me recently.
Yeah.
I've
Mad,
enjoyed
it's the
them.
gigs we run.
Yeah.
It's almost as if I deliberately did that.
Yeah.
Guys,
Someone else's gig, don't
Yeah.
For me, hot water, or I actually really like when I headlined that one in Newton Ards. It was a lot of fun.
Giuseppe's.
that might be up. That would be up there as well as a third.
It's turned into a wee bit of a boiler room.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
It's
I think, are you MCing it next? Who's MCing it next?
I don't know. I'm seeing our headline. He's told me different things. So
I'm MCing one of them and then doing a spot at one, but I don't know what order it is. But Giuseppe's. Did
Listen,
you just get pizzas?
how do you want
brought?
brought on? Do you want the crowd leaning forward? Or?
yeah.
Yeah, it's
You get
great
pizzas
as well.
there?
Pizza good.
Yeah.
It's great, really nice pizza.
Oh, I actually know. The Show Me the Funny Heat actually was probably one of my favourite gigs. I loved it.
Yeah.
It was really good. Not the final.
I didn't enjoy the heat at all. I didn't make it to the final, but I really didn't enjoy the heat doing it on stage. Like, because remember there was a part where I sort of told audience members to shut up.
You got not hackled, but there was a lot of talkers during yours.
They could tell the
Franco boy was unsettled. He was about to pick an ashtray up.
Anything else?
One other question about, are you yogurt men?
I used to be a big yogurt guy, but I haven't. I don't.
kind of you grow out of yogurts, don't you? Like
Yeah.
you grow up and go.
I don't have
more
milk.
yogurts.
I try to avoid like dairy.
You're
when I
really off the
can.
dairy, are you?
Yeah,
Fair play.
but I do like yogurts. Like yogurt's sort of thing you'd have as a novelty in a hotel breakfast, isn't it?
I like a Miller
Eat
Corner.
like a big massive fry, and you go, "Have we yogurt to feel nice?"
What kind of, this is a good personality type question. What kind of Muller corner yogurt would you go for?
The
The one where
banana,
you snap the thing and pour it into the yogurt.
the like chocolate cornflexes with banana. Sort
That's
of
the
flavoured
correct
yogurt.
answer. What would you go for?
That is nice. I do like that one.
People like the strawberry one and all.
I love the strawberry one. I love the toffee hoop one.
Yeah,
Just take anything you can get.
But see the milk and white chocolate balls you put in the vanilla.
yeah. No,
It's a
that's
bit-
like
No,
well, the
it's a bit
strawberry with the like white chocolate.
Oh, I
balls.
love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, that's
And
fine.
there's an apricot one as well.
Yeah. Oh, I like. Yeah,
Well, what's your opinions on Muller rice?
I love them, especially the
They're
apple
bit-
one.
Big fan of Muller. Declan Rice, not so much.
Is that a pot?
Get him!
Well,
You love it.
well
Yes.
promotion gigs.
Yes.
Guys, I'd like to promote my solo show, Mooncat, on 4th of July. It's basically nearly halfway sold out. Thank you so much to everyone who's bought a ticket so far. And if you're hesitating buying a ticket, and you're maybe waiting to payday, it's my birthday. Your present to me is your presence at my gig. Aside from that, You Magazine's back April 20th, and we have a fantastic headliner coming up. You're not going to want to miss this one. The Eventbrite link will be out by the time this is ready. Maybe the posters are not yet, but I promise this headliner won't let you down. Grab it now.
Can't tell them who it is.
Not yet. We're going to save the poster.
Okay.
Spicy. Go on ahead, Sean.
So yeah, just usual RE Comedy Club every single Tuesday night.
When is it?
Every single Tuesday night.
So like every 7 days?
So every 7 days.
What day?
Just every single Tuesday.
Well, what day of the
night.
week specifically?
Just a fucking Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday fucking night. Get yourself down to RE Comedy Club upstairs in Madden's Bar. We've been on fire. So we have, lads. We've been running that club now. What, 3 nights now? This is
Yeah.
the 4th night of it. Another mystery headliner booked. Load open mic comedians. We're sponsored now. Actually, fuck me. We're sponsored by a whiskey company. Lure Whiskey. You're going to be given free drinks to anyone who wants to try stand-up comedy and get on stage. So if you get down early enough and sign up, we'll give you a wee drink as well. Settle the nerves. So yeah, get down there as well. And then the other thing. What was the other thing I wanted to promote? Can't remember. Can't promote the other thing I wanted to promote because the poster's not out yet. So
Bastards.
maybe someday.
Lovely.
What about you, Pete?
Bit of a serious one for me here before we go into the gig. If you go onto my socials, scroll down a wee bit, you'll see a charity that I've shared there. It's called For Andrea. Some friends of mine, they're doing the marathon, the friends and family of a girl called Andrea who passed away, and it's for a brilliant charity for people with brain injuries and hemorrhages. Check that out, please. Donate it if you can. Gig from myself, mainly one just for me, is the second date of my solo show. It's called That's Plenty. It's in the Ashburn Hotel. It's going to be emceed and warmed up by Sean Haggerty. Some confusion over the initial poster. There is still tickets left. Some people thought it was sold out, but there is some tickets left. If you go into my socials, you bet. But the first one sold out in like 2 days, so get them quick because this one will sell out.
Perfect.
That's me.
That's it. Lads, go support the two lads. 2 solo shows. How long have you been doing stand-up comedy now? A year and a half?
Year and a half, yeah.
The two of these fucking 2 great hours that are coming up, so make sure you get your tickets for them. They're fucking hilarious buys. And I love yous, and I want yous to sell out again, so yeah, get your tickets.
We'll have a
Boys.
drink here.
That's a pod.
Happy birthday, we're getting on that paint.
Let's go glass and boy with an ashtray.
Oi, oi.